when I turned man of the house. Tell me what you know about a bag full of bills and your mum crying out saying, son, I can't take it. And then staring in the mirror for an hour with a tear in your eye like I gotta go make it. Ever seen a good friend turn pagan?
Dave, it's your turn. Let's get it. Yo! What's going on, everybody? It's JayTDeion back at it again with another video. So, look, UK stand up. It's for y'all right here. We got that Dave, Screwface Capital. The UK homies were tapping in with me. They was in the comment section. They was like, hey, man, you got to check out this whole catalog of Dave that I sent. One of the UK homies literally sent me a whole catalog. He was like, check this out, this out, this out, this out, this out. So I'm not even going to waste no time. I want to go ahead and jump into it, see what Dave talking about. But before we get into the video, how y'all doing? Y'all straight? You good? The kids all right? Y'all ate today? You good? I'm just asking. There's somebody out there that's going through a hard time right now, and ain't nobody checking in on them. You know, mental health, something serious. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just checking in with the home. I'm just checking in because you could be down and out, and nobody could really give a about how you doing. That's all. It's all love over here. That's all it is. I don't care what color you is. It's all love. I just want you to understand I care for you the same way you care for me and like videos and comment on what. But if you're not doing good, it's going to be all right. Temporary situations. You're going to be good. Don't throw in the towel just yet. Keep going. Better days are coming ahead, man. I promise you. Everybody done been there before. So with that being said, let's go on and get into this. This is that Dave, Screwface Capital. That man in Cali with it. Here we go, UK.
I made a link with the Russians, 6-figure discussions, dinners in public, my linen all tailored, my outstanding payments, swift like Taylor, and boy I owe them man a beating, but don't watch what I'm making, just know I put both of the P's and up at the same time, I put the pay in pagan, man wanna beef, don't know what the stakes is, broad daylight, do a nigga on a day shift, free scales got him living on basic, my location changes quicker than gears on a brand new Porsche Cayman, I told RJ put down the line and he did, but he's got another 3 like H's. I gotta watch for the greed and the hatred.
I gotta watch for the greed and the hatred? Woo! But hold on. That man, the Lord, that man went way faster than the way these lyrics going. Hold up. He said, I made a link with a Russian, 6-figure discussions. So I'm taking that as they got together, talking it out, contract negotiations, because he said 6-figure discussion, contract negotiations. So in the words of the New York homies, somebody about to get paid, son. So that's how I'm taking that right there. He said, my outstanding payments, swift like Taylor. Taylor Swift? Is that what Taylor Swift? Outstanding payments like Taylor Swift? I could be wrong right there. He said, I put both of the P's and a op at the same time. I put the pay in pagan. Ooh, man want a beef, don't know what the stakes is. So yeah, you might want a beef, but are you sure you want to get into this type of beef with me? Because it looks sweet right now, but you don't know what the stakes is. Because it could end bad for you, Bo. We can get together and settle this thing like men and talk it out. Or if you don't want to do that, if your pride and your ego is too high for you to just come sit down like a man and talk to me, and you actually want to carry out beef, that's cool. But just understand, you don't know what you're getting yourself into right here. I'm a different breed. He went on to say, and a little bit after that, broad daylight, a homie want to do a day shift. You know, first shift, day shift, broad daylight. First shift is in the daylight from probably like 8 to 3, 8 to 4. He then said, my location changes quicker than gears on a brand new Porsche Cayman. So my location changes quicker than the gears on the car? I told RJ to put down the line. Who RJ though? RJ Barrett? Who he talking about? Richard Jefferson? There's plenty of RJs now. I don't know what RJ he talking about. Now, if he would have said JJ, that could have been Double J, Jeff Jarrett. I don't know. Justin Jefferson. I don't know. But he said RJ. Who that, a GTA character? Who that is, UK? Who RJ? RJ Francois? Who he talking about? Who he talking about, UK? He went on to say, I got to watch for the greed and the hatred. I got to watch for the greed and the hatred, man. You know, the homies going to start hating when they, you know, woo. Hey, UK, hey, how I'm doing, man? Here, give me the E for effort. I'm trying this time. UK, I got the lyrics pulled up on my iPad because, again, I can't get no closed captioning. I'm locked in today, baby. I'm locked in, UK. I'm locked in. Y'all done put me on Dave, man. I'm locked in. Let's keep going.
Free scales got them living on basic. My location changes quicker than gears on a brand new Porsche Cayman. I told RJ put down the line and he did, but he's got another 3 like H's. I got to watch for the greed and the hatred. I'm saying who's on votes. We'll hit up a nigga and see who's on smoke when it's that time. You can run that shit there and it's cool, but you can't hear like a bad line. It's been 15 minutes since me and her fucked, and I'm saying we still in the house for. Girls say I'm rude, but they won't ever leave, cause you know the jab right like southpaws. Outdoors, me and my niggas are rule outlaws. I tell a man speak with respect. How you gonna say that we beef for your chest like Sergey didn't G-lean on your set? I do not have one need, cause a friend, if it's beef on the ends, then it's peak for them. This thing's coming like Pokemon Go, cause I seen man once, never seen him again. Man don't
I seen man once, never seen him again. Then he said something about Pokemon Go. Hold on. He said, we hit up a homie to see who's on smoke when it's that time. But you know, most of the homies are saying, oh, free smoke for anybody, or it's on site when I see you. I want all the smoke. Well, when we pull up on you, we gonna see if you really about it when we pull up on you, since you won't smoke. That's how I took it. I found this right here pretty funny. He said, it's been 15 minutes since me and her smashed. I'm saying, what you still in the house for? Like, girl, I done got mine. You done got yours. I done did what your boyfriend can't do, or what he is very inconsistent at doing. So, hey, we done here. Get you a rag. Go in there if you want to. We got Dove in there. We got all the stuff you need. It's in the bathroom. Go on in there, wash up, get on up out of here. What you still here for? This ain't your house. Get on up out of here. Go on back to your boy. Just make sure you let that drip up out of you before you get up out of here, because I don't want you going home. But really, I really don't care, because once you leave up out of here, that ain't really my problem. Just saying. But what you still here for? You think you gonna stay tonight and wake up in the morning talking about, hey, baby? What? You ain't gonna wake up in here tomorrow talking about, hey, baby? You cooking breakfast? Is you gonna be standing at the stove in the morning with some French toast with some powdered sugar on top? What you gonna do? Cheese grits? Don't make me have the diary of a mad black woman you and drag you up out of here, because I will. Get up out of here. It's been 15 minutes. By the time 5:30 get here, you better be gone. You, all your stuff, gone, out of here. You got yours and I got mine. That's all this was a sneaky link. Keep it at that level. That's how stuff get misconstrued here, miscombobulated up in here. Lord, I done forgot where I was. What'd he say? I feel like I'm reading the scripture here. Why? I'm sliding up, you know what I'm saying? I'm sliding up on the iPad. I feel like I'm reading scriptures. He then went on to say, girls say I'm rude, but they won't never leave, because you know the jab right like southpaws. Let me tell you something. Leave if you want to. You ain't seen that Ray Rice video? He then said, outdoors, me and my homies are all outlaws. We the bad boys. I tell a man to speak with respect. How you gonna say that we beef with your chest? Then that last part where he mentioned that Pokemon Go stuff, he was like, this thing's coming like Pokemon Go, because I seen man once, never seen him again. I was in high school when Pokemon Go came out. And you know, in Pokemon Go, the whole objective of that game, correct me if I'm wrong now, it's been a couple of years ago, but the whole objective of that game was to like try to scan your phone or whatever to find invisible characters in real life, but on your phone, there's going to be some characters up there. And then when you get to the character, you see him, and then you capture him and you put him away. So I seen man once, never seen him again. On Pokemon Go, seen the character once, put him in the treasure, now he gone. You can't talk to me. How I'm doing so far? I feel like I'm doing better than I did last time. I'm actually stopping to talk about some stuff that happened. I got the lyrics pulled up, so it ain't like if I don't hear him, I can read him. Then he went on to say, man don't really want to walk to the shop or jump in the train because the ends got tension. I'm taking that as, if you walk to the shop, you might run into somebody on that end that probably got tension with you. More so, if you get on the train, you may see somebody on the train that got tension with you. So you don't want to walk to the shop or get on the train because both ends got tension. UK, I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong right there. That's just how I took it. And I'm not going to speak on all of that right there because I feel like I'm going way ahead. But UK, give me that E for effort in the comments, y'all. Give me that E for effort.
One need cause a friend, if it's beef on the ends, then it's peak for them. This thing's coming like Pokemon Go, cause I seen man once, never seen him again. Man don't really wanna walk to the shop or jump on the train cause the ends got tension. One eye on my ops, 2 eyes on my friends, cause at least my ops man knows their intentions. I turn a loss to a lesson, I turn a curse to a gift and a blessing. Any girl that I've got an interest in, face interesting, body impressive. Woo! I got 99 out of 100 marks in class on my English questions. I get the same if I did it again, cause I still don't know the definition of resting. I put blood in, I put sweat in.
Okay, Dave.
I spent years when my niggas got sentenced. I spent years with my niggas in Streatham, but you wouldn't know that cause you don't live this.
Now, hold on. Before I even speak on what he said, I was just getting ready to say I apologize for stopping. You know, the last couple of videos where I said that, a whole lot of homies were getting at me saying, hey, man, don't be apologizing for stopping because this your reaction. This your channel. This what we come for. If they don't want to deal with the pause and stuff, they can just go look at the original video. And I was saying that type of stuff to myself, but I never put it into practice. But since a lot of people in the comments were saying, don't be apologizing, go ahead and stop because this is what we come for, to hear opinions. I was like, bet then. So he started off by saying 1 eye on my ops, 2 eyes on my friends, because at least with my ops, man knows their intentions. I turn a loss to a lesson. I turned a curse to a gift and a blessing. Lord have mercy. I got 1 eye on my ops, 2 eyes on my friend, because at least with my ops, I know their intention is to either hurt or kill something. With my homies, 9 times out of 10, that same homie that you call your brother, that same homie that you call your day one, that same homie that you get in all that trouble with, talk to all these girls with, that's going to be the same homie that set you up because of that jealousy and that envy. I'm just saying. That's a story time for another day. We on a reaction right now. Then he went on to say, I turned a loss to a lesson. I turned a curse to a gift and a blessing. Now that first line, I turned a loss to a lesson. All of us can relate to that at some point, because at some point in life, we have all took a loss and turned it into a lesson. And your loss may be different than my loss, but at the end of the day, we still suffer the L and we turned it into a lesson later on down the line. Like, yeah, we didn't understand it at first, but a couple of months, couple of years down the line, we understood it. And it was like, oh, what I thought was a loss, it was really a lesson to show me next time I have to come face to face with that problem, that challenge, that girl, that situation, this money situation or whatever. I know how to move differently instead of going about it the same way, because if I go about it the same way again, it's going to be the same thing over and over. So that's how I'm taking that. Then he said, I got 99 out of 100 marks in my class on my English questions. I'd get the same if I did it again because I still don't know the definition of resting. He said, I put blood in. I put sweat in. I shed tears when my homies got sentenced. When the police put the cuffs on the homies and took them away, I shed tears because they're my boys. They're my day ones. He said, I spent years with my homies and strengthened them, but you wouldn't know that because you don't live this. Dave is speaking. UK, how I'm doing? Give me the E for effort in the comments, man. I'm starting to like this.
I shed tears when my niggas got sentenced. I spent years with my niggas in Streatham, but you wouldn't know that cause you don't live this. What have you done for your siblings? I made sure that the family's sweet. So many days that I starved myself just to make sure that my whole family eats. The Merc is a beast and I'm blacking it out. 1.9 on the plan for a house. I ain't got a memory of when dad was around. Still a child when I turned man of the house. Tell me what you know about a bag full of bills and your mum crying out saying, son, I can't take it. And then staring in the mirror for an hour with a tear in your eye like I gotta go make it. Ever seen a good friend turn pagan? A pretty girl glow down, turn basic? Ever seen a nigga enough man rated, losing his mind cause of food that he's taking? You're either a lamb or you're Hannibal. Good kid but I grew up round animals. No chick can't tell me about attitude. I got a girl from the Screwface Capital.
Oh Lord, Dave done switched the beat up on us. Then drop my Gatorade messing with Dave. Lord have mercy. Let me give me a little G again before Dave come back. Just that tropical JayTDeion. Oh Lord. Matter of fact, before Dave get back, let's go ahead and talk about what he just spoke on. He said, what have you done for your siblings? I made sure that the family's sweet. So many days that I starved myself just to make sure that my whole family eats. There was another thing he said. Yeah, a couple of lines down, he said, I ain't got a memory of when dad was around. Still a child when I turned man of the house. Tell me what you know about a bag full of bills and your mom crying out saying, son, I can't take it. And then staring in the mirror for an hour with a tear in the eye like I gotta go make it. Listening to something like this just shows me that struggle ain't just over here. Struggle isn't just in certain states. Struggle is everywhere. The same way he sat there talking about becoming the man of the house at a young age, making sure, you know, sacrificing just so the siblings, the kids, the family can eat. A lot of us relate to that. That's not just over there. That's over here too, especially when it's kids living with the single mother. And let's say the oldest son, for example. The oldest son, when he turns about maybe 15, 16, you know, the household is already struggling because only mama's working. You got like 3 or 4 little brothers and sisters, and you the oldest at like 16, 15, 16, 17, you got to pick up the slack and you got to become the man of the house at a young age. You know, you're going to start working to help out on the bills. You're going to start doing extra stuff around the house that a father would do. So you can fill that void, fill that gap. So when he says, I was still a young age when I turned man of the house, I felt that. A lot of y'all felt that. Sacrificing so the family could eat, you felt that. I felt that. Anybody that's ever done had that situation growing up where you were less fortunate than others, you felt that. When mama's sitting there looking at all the bills crying like, man, I can't even take it because I know they ain't give me enough hours this week to cover all this and ain't nobody else bringing in some extra income in the house. Lord, I can't take it. Something got to happen. I need a breakthrough. Something need to happen. And then that's when you probably looking from afar, but that tear in your eye like, man, I got to go make it. I got to do something. I got to make something happen for the family. I felt that line right there. Then after that, the rest of this, I really didn't see nothing that really caught my eye. Good kid, but I grew up around the animals, yeah. And that seems to be the end of it. So I guess the rest of this is just letting the beat ride out. So overall, this right here was a really good song. I really enjoyed it. As I said in the Black song. Matter of fact, UK, y'all got something special with this dude right here. Because every time, well, I've only heard him by himself. This is only the second song I've heard. I've heard Black. I've heard this right here, Screwface Capital. And then he was on the track with Central C. I wasn't really paying attention in Sprinter because the beat had my attention. I was listening to what they were saying, but at the same time, I wasn't listening, but I was listening, but I wasn't listening. Then I got distracted by the, hey, baby. They caught my attention. They look good. They look real good. So based off of Black and Screwface Capital, y'all got something special in this dude. When he's rapping, you can picture what he's saying. You can feel it, especially when you go through it. You can feel what he's saying. You can relate to him if you've already been through that. He gives you something that a lot of our hip-hop artists over here don't give you. Over here, most of the time, we're listening to the same thing every single song. Now, hold on. Let me specify that. Not all hip-hop artists over here, but the majority of hip-hop artists over here talk about the same thing in every single song. I'll ride around to his city and I'll put 4 in his head. Next thing you know, he down there in the ground, man, he dead. Or you either gonna hear some off-the-wall stuff like, man, free my homie that's locked up behind them bars, because when he get out, we gonna spin up this rack and go buy all the cars. Sometimes you just want some stuff you can relate to, which goes back to when I told y'all I only listen to 4 people. Well, consistently, 1 person. It's about to be 2 because Dave gonna mess around and earn him a spot on my Apple playlist. Ain't lying. So like I said, this right here was real beautiful. I really enjoyed it. Appreciate y'all that told me to check this out. And with that being said, you all have made it to the end of the video. If you like the video, smash that subscribe button. Let's continue to grow the channel. Thank you all for everything you've done on the channel. We are so close to 4,000, and it's still crazy to look back and see how this channel just grew in 1 month. I still can't believe it. So that's why I thank y'all every time I get on here, because without y'all, Lord have mercy. And UK homies, how I do though, for real? How I do, man? I tried to catch everything I could because y'all was killing me in them comments last time. How I do, man? How I do? What's the old boy name that popped up in my live the other night? Twinkle. Twinkle, how I do? And to all the UK homies that's been tapping in with me, hey, y'all drop some more artists in the comments, man, so I can check them out. Until the next time I see y'all, y'all be safe. Y'all stay true to who y'all are. Don't change up for nobody. Mind your business. That's a big one. Mind your business. Stop procrastinating. Go ahead and start on your dreams. And just take a risk, because you never know what'll happen, man. I'm JayTDeion, y'all. I'm out.